I have a bunch of pulled pork left over from my recipe, our pulled pork sandwiches. I made a recipe video yesterday. So I'm gonna make some barbecue pork nachos. I love nachos, so I'm sure I'm gonna love these. So let's assemble them. Plus I think they're gonna be pretty easy too. And I have all the things because I have the shredded cheese, and I think I have to cut up some green onions because I want those on there. But other than that, I have everything. So let's make these because I know they're going to be tasty. The best chips, by the way, if you haven't tried them. I know I go through like phases of which ones I like the most. The only problem is they're really hard to open, so you really have to cut them. But I'm going to bake these in the oven to melt the cheese, but I'm sure if you want to do the, what do they call them, poverty nachos these days, you could do them in the microwave, but I think this is going to work the best. So, I mean, you can line your baking sheet with like parchment or whatever, and then you would have like no cleanup like whatsoever, really. I want to like cover all the spaces here. And these are the thin and crispy chips, so those are good. And now I think cheese next. So this is just regular cheddar. I'm sure sharp cheddar, pepper jack, cheddar jack, Monterey jack. I mean, any cheese I think would work great. You can put black beans too, but I'm really not trying to go all out. I do have some black beans though, but I'm gonna leave those out today. And then I think if I can get my, I'm gonna go in, I think I'm just gonna go with my hands here, and I'm just gonna drop some of this pork on there. I mean, really, these are customizable. You can put whatever nacho ingredients. I've heard of like barbecue chicken nachos, but these barbecue pork nachos, this is a good way to use up that pork, because we had it with sandwiches, but now tonight we can have it with the nachos instead. And this pork came out really tasty yesterday. And now I think I'm gonna drizzle it. I like this one, the gold, Kinder's Gold. This was my favorite. We tried this one in the brown sugar something, but I like this one. It's not quite as sweet, so I'm gonna do a little, you know, barbecue sauce, like 2 ways on here. I mean, they are barbecue nachos after all. And then for a little spice, I'm gonna do some jalapeno slices. I haven't opened this jar yet, so let's see if I can get it open. There we go. And then throw some jalapenos on here. I think this is gonna help with the sweetness too. The jalapenos. And then can like I said, I'm gonna top mine with some green onions when it comes out of the oven. But they're that, and then I'm just gonna put them in a 350 degree oven until the cheese is melted and the pork is hot. Nachos are out of the oven. They're looking so good. So I have my green onions here. I chopped up. Ignore the dog, he's losing it. I don't know. He probably lost a ball or something somewhere. And then I have a little sour cream. Put it on just one side. There we go. Diego, stop. Okay, let's try one of these. Let's get a chip that kind of has all the things. Ooh, I'm excited. Look at this. Okay, hopefully it's not hot as can be, but let's try it. It's a big bite. Mmm. That's better than I thought it was going to be, actually. That's really good. You should try these. If you have any leftover pork, maybe just make some pulled pork for these, but yeah, you're gonna like these. If you have any nacho recipes that you like, comment down below because I love nachos, so I'm gonna be willing to try anybody's recipe, so try these. For some reason, this clip has absolutely no audio. I'm not quite sure what happened, but I can't get the audio back. So we are going to do a little voiceover. But today I am finally trying the Teddy Graham latte. I have seen this all over the social medias, and I loved Teddy Grahams as a kid. I mean, I would eat them now, actually, to be honest with you, because I love graham crackers or anything graham. And this is spot on. If you like graham crackers or especially Teddy Grahams, you have got to try this latte. It is so simple. You just need honey and brown sugar, seriously, and some cinnamon. Some days I put cinnamon because I have this every single day at this point. Some days I put cinnamon, some days I don't. It just depends on what I'm feeling. So if I'm feeling regular graham cracker, I just do the honey and the brown sugar. And if I'm feeling cinnamony, then I add the cinnamon. But you're going to put in, I don't know, you're going to put in a tablespoon of brown sugar, a packed tablespoon of brown sugar, and then honey to your taste. I do, I don't know, half a tablespoon of honey. Just adjust both of them actually to your taste. You can do less brown sugar, more honey, less honey, whatever. And like I said, you can add the cinnamon and kind of just make it your own. But then you're going to want to make your espresso however it is you make your espresso. I have an espresso maker also that I've used and it works really well, but my little girl here espresso machine was in the shop because she was not getting hot and it took them forever to fix it and send it back. So I finally have it back, so that is how I am going to make my espresso shot. But again, however you choose to make your espresso, just go ahead and make your espresso. You're also going to want to get some milk steamed or frothing. You can use your steamer or your frother. However you want to steam your milk. Again, it's like super versatile. Just you do you and just make your coffee the way you make it. But seriously, this Teddy Graham latte is so spot on. It is so good. And it hits the spot. And like I said, I have been making this probably for every day for at least a month or so and I finally got around to filming it. So yeah, you definitely have to give it a shot. And then that hot coffee is going to melt that honey and the brown sugar. So just give it a really good stir with your hot coffee. And then too, remember, like you have 30 seconds before your espresso shot dies to mix it with, your milk and your other ingredients or whatever. So make sure you have those ready for the best tasting coffee. I just used my frother today to froth my milk instead of steaming it with the machine. I still have not mastered latte art, but yeah, just put your steamed milk in there and give it a stir. You can also do this iced as well, so you can do it, over some ice with, cold milk of your choice as well. I've done it with oat milk and it tastes really good, and then regular milk is also super tasty. So we're gonna give it a little try. Of course, at this point, I know absolutely that it tastes amazing. This really is the first time that I'm trying it, and I didn't think, you know that it was really going to taste like Teddy Grahams, but it absolutely 100% did, and it is the best thing. So I will type up the recipe in the description box below. It's not really a recipe, it's just a couple of things. So, but I am having my coffee with my Van City Van Life shirt on. So, Chrome, we're having coffee together. I'll link his channel below as well.